So my print portfolio is going to be on student sex work. I want to uncover the scale of it throughout the UK, and I also want to shed light on campaigns which are trying to get workers better rights and protection within the law. I also hope to look into the more quirky side of sex work, the alternative things that girls and boys do for money that aren't so widely reported. So I see this going in Cosmopolitan magazine, mainly because its target audience is 18 to 34-year-old women, especially students who clearly I think are going to care about this topic. I see it in their investigative features section at the back, as I think it's quite similar to ones they've done in the past, like they did one recently for, which is called Sex for Rent. The reason why I think people will actually care about this topic is mainly because I've spoken to a lot of students, both girls and boys, in my year, and a lot of them didn't even know that this was even an issue, that it goes on or it goes into the scale that it does. I also feel that because of the proposed rise in tuition fees, this is quite a topical issue. A lot of girls do this purely to pay their fees and to pay their standard of living. The reason why I feel that I'm passionate about this topic is because when I've read other stuff about it online and in papers, it's normally criticising and demonising the girls that do it. I want to do it from the angle of actually supporting them, telling their stories, having much more of a human interest angle on it, and then trying to get them better rights and protection compared to the ones that already exist. So interviews, in my opinion, are going to be the make or break of my print portfolio, considering that this is all about the stories that the girls tell. I can't tell it without speaking to them. So I've already got one that I've nearly got set up with a girl who goes to the University of Sheffield, and she used to lap dance in first year. And although this isn't the more quirky side that I want to look into, I'm hoping that she'll be able to give me an insight into this industry that I don't really know much about, and hopefully she might be able to lead me on other contacts within the industry. I also hope to speak to campaign groups. I find a lot on Twitter and online, such as Basis Sex Work and Ugly Mugs. I've already got an email for Ugly Mugs, which I'm going to get in contact with. And I also hope to speak to students doing the more alternative side of the sex work. So there's websites online where you can sell your underwear. They've got emails and phone numbers to get in contact with, and also local escorts. A lot of them advertise themselves as students. I'm hoping that I'll be able to speak to them. So the obstacles and challenges that I'm going to face, I think, are going to be trying to get people to talk to me. This is quite a sensitive issue, and the sex industry is quite a covered up one at the moment, especially students who I guess are going to feel that I'm trying to either exploit them for my own use or judging them. So I think my journalistic manner in approaching the girls or the boys that I want to interview is going to be crucial. So I want to design my project in InDesign because I feel it's going to be very visual, especially when I'm thinking about how Cosmo or a magazine like that would lay it up. I imagine it to have, you know, full page images that I've set up to kind of look like the girls who do this. I also imagine to have side boxes with stats and figures in them about different things that are part of this industry. I imagine to have big kind of pull quotes from the girls if they've said any kind of emotive stuff. And also I'd like to do a give it a go section where I try to immerse myself in a part of this industry to see kind of how easy it is. I imagine this part could kind of be quite humorous to kind of give a different style of writing compared to the emotive stuff that hopefully the girls are going to tell me.